Okay, something else that I'd like to add to this article here is a YouTube video. Now, embedding YouTube and Vimeo videos is the same. You have to get the iframe, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and do that. Now, I have a YouTube video here, and it looks like I already have it up. But so anyway, when you go to YouTube, this is what you'll see. And then there's the share button, and then there's the share button on Vimeo too, and that'll give you this iframe. And that's what you want to get, to the iframe, okay? You can see how this is wrapped in an iframe tag. Now I'm going to copy that. Okay, now here I am in my About Trees article. This is the back end, right? I'm in my article manager, the About Trees article, okay? And I'm going to embed this video. Now, you would think that you could just go ahead and, right here, just paste that iframe. But that actually won't work. And you would also maybe think that if you toggle the editor and get to the HTML side, that you can just embed that iframe. Normally you can do that. However, the settings that are defaulted right now with Joomla and with the particular HTML editor that we're using, it filters out iframes. Okay. Now later on we're gonna actually customize what we filter out, what we don't. But for now, I'm going to go to Category Manager, or Global Configuration, I'm sorry. So Site, Global Configuration. Okay, you can also go right here to the little tool pictures there. Global Configuration. Okay, now you see it says the default editor is TinyMCE. Now TinyMCE filters out a lot of HTML tags by default. And again, later we'll change this. But for now, just know that it does filter out iframes. So even if we were to find the spot in here where we wanted to paste the iframe, once we saved it, it would actually just disappear. It would filter it right out. So what you need to do is you need to, in your global configuration, next to default editor here, is set the editor to none. Okay? Now hit save. Now what we can do is we can come over here and we can go ahead and embed that iframe wherever we want to. And maybe I'll just put it down at the very bottom here, okay? Yeah, I'll put it at the bottom. So I'm going to, well, first, you see how we still have this toggle button here? Okay, we have saved our global configuration, but I need to refresh my page here. So I'm going to refresh this page because it needs to update the fact that I've saved a new setting in global configuration. Okay? I see that? Okay, look at the change now. There's no icons up here, right? No bold and italics or left and right justified or center text. No extra buttons up here for images, and then there's no toggle button down here anymore. It's strictly HTML code, okay? So what we did is we saved this to none, okay? Saved it, came over here, and then we had to refresh so that it would pick up that update, and now we are just in HTML code. Okay, now I'm going to scroll to the bottom here, and I'm going to go ahead and paste in that iframe. Okay, and as you're pasting these in, if you actually have the content in front of it or above it wrapped in these paragraph tags, you will get a line break between them, a space. Same goes for these break tags here, okay? So just a warning there, if you just take this iframe and just throw it anywhere in here, it's going to be smashed up against all your text. So it's nice to have everything, wrapped like so, okay? And anyway, so we have our iframe here. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to hit save. Okay, and let's check. So you can see at the bottom our iframe is here. Now, had we kept this at TinyMCE, every time we tried to save this, that iframe would disappear, okay? Because right now we are filtering out iframes. So you can just turn that off. It's just nice and easy. And we'll go through all of the settings in more depth later. No worries. But for now, it's all you got to do. And, okay, and then hit save. Now we're just going to go over here. And again, we haven't refreshed this yet. So it hasn't actually refreshed with the update. So I'm going to go ahead and refresh the page now. Okay. And yep, you can see the space right here. It's just loading here kind of slowly. There we go. And there's our video. So now I have this, we got our links, our images, our lists, our images as links, and we have an iframe embedded. Remember, it's the same thing for Vimeo. So this is always kind of this will catch you at first until you, dig into actually your text filters here and what they do. And but for now, just know that if you turn off the editor, get to the straight HTML with a no toggle here, and just drop your iframe in. And you can put it anywhere you want to. And again, remember that HTML doesn't recognize spaces. You actually have to put them in. So you can have your breaks, okay? Or you can just wrap things in paragraph tags, and that will also give you line spacing, all right? So as you can see right here, I've got this nice line spacing right here between these two, okay? Yeah. And anyway, that's that. And it's the same thing for Vimeo.